Yes, I will strafe the target.
What is your movement speed normally?
30.
And how far away were you from the target when you fired?
I'd probably say 20.
As you were moving a bit around the target dummy in a strafing fashion, you realize you aren't able to go as far as you used to.
And for those trying to picture the voice, it's the English voice actor for Gara.
Yes, it is.
I couldn't remember what else he had done.
Anything else you want to do with the book?
I'm going to try and catch my breath so I don't feel as fatigued, and see if I can concentrate on the spell, focus it.
What do you mean, focus?
Rather than just shooting, kind of hold the attack.
It doesn't work. You immediately fire the magic missile again.
Oh.
Nice try, though. But that wasn't part of the book. I didn't write that. Sorry. Should have, but yeah, no, I didn't. Anything else?
No, not right now. Maybe I'll try and talk to the books a bit. It's how did I give you a voice?
Ooh, the magic of the pen. Samaya, would you like to try to do anything with your weapon?
I guess I will do knowledge or arcana to see what properties the sword has.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that again? Something about the properties the sword has?
Yeah, knowledge of arcana. Check.
Alrighty, do that roll if you want.
Alright. $16.
You're not entirely sure what enchantments you put into it. However, you are able to tell that in another universe you might recognize some of these. One of them appears to maybe be activated on swing. The other appears to perhaps be activated on the life of its user. What would you like to do?
I guess I will swing it at the dummy that's beside me.
Are you standing next to the dummy, far away from the dummy?
I guess next to it, seeing that there's a sword.
Jared's book is Illidan Storm Rage. Oh, that's hilarious.
What?
I looked up the English voice actor for Gara, and apparently he did Illidan Storm Rage in World of Warcraft Burning Crusade.
Really?
Yeah. He also did
Okay.
War for Darksiders.
But, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Anyway, as Samael swings his sword against the target dummy, the sword itself perhaps make contact. Would you like to do a melee attack, please?
I did.
He was Asura in Asura's Wrath.
I got a 17 on hit.
Another 17. I think it's 17 on the Arcana.
That was with the bonus. This was a straight 17 roll.
Oh, did you include your BAB and strength modifier?
Yes, which is 0 on both.
Marcus, is his BAB seriously 0?
Yeah, he really doesn't get a BAB for a while.
Okay.
He's also well.
Well, oh.
Part of his is about survival. So much combat. He's just been good in combat.
A little bit of cutting up there, but I understood. I know some pings go up a bit when you start talking there. Anyway. As Samael swings his sword at the target dummy and it lands, slashing at it, he also hears a very quick, loud ringing sound, very, very quickly. With a foosh as it, something disappears.
Alrighty.
Would you like to do anything else with the sword?
I mean, I guess I could possibly see if I could enchant it with ethereal to make sure I have a touch AC with it. If that's possible.
You cannot enchant this blade any further.
Okay. Then
You're not curious about the sounds or anything?
kind of, but I don't know what I would roll in order to understand that. Guess I could do it under knowledge or arcana.
Oh, sure. Okay, good. So what'd you get?
I got a 23.
Good. Good roll. As you inspect the enchantment a bit further, you can tell that the blade that you have enchanted has a ranged attack with it, and perhaps you should stand a bit further back to see exactly what it's doing, and it might explain what the sound was.
I'll do that then. And I'm missing.
What is your roll? 6?
Yes, I got a 6.
I'm gonna say you hit, because you're swinging at air right now.
Okay.
So you hit the air, congratulations.
What happens if he rolls a 1?
Depends if it's a confirmed crit fail. Anyway. As you swing your sword from, what'd you say, maybe 10, 15 feet away from the dummy?
Yeah, probably like 10, 15 at most. 15 at most.
A bolt of light comes from the sword and targets towards the dummy, and it cannot miss. Theoretically. Anyway, because... long story short, this is a Master Sword from Zelda. And what you just fired, I classify it as a magic missile, but, I mean, it should be able to miss.
Cartwheel.
So we just need to do 1 point of damage to Moist and we can get rid of that. Good news.
No, because I did actually set a reasonable health limit on that.
Damn it.
Would you like to try anything else?
I can't think of anything else at the moment.
Considering that you figured out that the other enchantment on it requires you to be not at full health, perhaps you want to maybe find a way to hurt yourself to see what it can do.
Unfortunately, I'm not. My character would be a master to this.
Well, it's happening anyway because you're in my dream right now.
Okay. So I guess I will.
Here, Demois. He knows that deep down you would never hurt yourself, so you kind of go, well, I know it can do something else. But being that Arim has such a lucid dream, and he goes, yeah, he never would hurt himself. And then an imaginary bolt of lightning comes down and strikes Samael for the purpose of seeing the ability.
As if it's a wrath from God, aka Arim.
Right, because again, this is all within Arim's dreams.
Right.
And it's becoming a lucid dream.
Alright, that works. Because it's like I can't hurt myself. Because my character would never do that.
Yeah, just keep in mind you guys are in my dreams, so some of the things your characters may not normally do may actually happen.
Alright,
yeah,
so,
I'm playing kind of an exaggerated version of my character.
So, I take damage, and I guess I will see what that does after taking damage. When we do another attack roll then? Or you can do like another knowledge or Arcana first?
You were dealt enough damage to bring yourself down to 7 hit points, by the way.
Oh, if that's the case, then I would go into a rage.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Well, that you don't have that yet. Basically, you're just trying to go into melee combat with something.
Okay.
For the purpose of all this, just ignore the rage theme there, Demois, because Kelb's character has never seen it, so he would have no knowledge of you having it.
That's fair.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
And you don't
think of that as well.
And so, you know, it's not like barbarian rage that he has, it's just his character gets pissed and hones in on a certain enemy.
Himself in this case?
So I would destroy myself.
I'll show you what happens when you mess with me.
That's the reason I'm like, I don't know how to deal with this if I did damage to myself to a point to where it would trigger my...
You would probably go after the nearest object.
No, he would go after the lightning bolt. He would go fight Zeus.
That or become Icarus. But regardless, yeah, you could roll another Arcana if you so desire.
Alright.
Um...
9. I mean 10, sorry, 10. I know, I have no idea what it does.
You feel like you may need to focus on the weapon. And think.
Alright, I'll do another roll. So 16.
Good enough. This other enchantment almost feels healing in nature, and you may have to come up with a creative solution to draw its healing out.
I will see if I can channel, I'll see if I can channel my, my spells into the sword. I don't know what kind of roll I would do for that, so, other than just
that's not a roll, that's an action.
Yeah, nothing happens as the sword pushes back, almost acting as if the enchantment needs to go into you.
Okay, I guess I will, trying to think what I would do in order to do that. I guess I will try to draw, energy from the sword then.
Good choice.
And in doing so, I guess I will do an attack.
Don't need to.
Work. Okay.
You are now healed for 7 hit points, so you're back up to 14. As you have drawn life from the sword, in essence, and gave it to yourself. This is technically a Cure Light Wounds, by the way.
Okay.
And you have to be below a certain percentage of health, which I'll message you over Skype so everyone fucking knows. No, I guess I technically am going to be at an unfair advantage knowing, but, hey. I'm not sure there was much way around that, to be honest, but considering this is my lucid dream, I guess I will know what you have anyway when we go to fight, so makes sense. Anything else you wish to do with your weapon, Tucson? Or are you good?
I'm good.
I might be trying to scribe him into my other book.
Wait, what? Describe who into your book?
Weiss.
Yes, this does indeed happen. However, I'm sure Marcus will not allow it to actually take form in the real world outside my dream.
I wouldn't imagine, but I'm pretty sure it's something my character would try and do.
It is something I could
You
see
have
your character
watched him
doing, so yes.
Yeah, you have watched him have a lot of book sex.
Yeah.
And this time, the book gets to talk back about what's going on.
What
are you doing to me?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I think it's more like, yeah, right there.
Oh, Cal, question.
Yes?
Seeing that it's a divine, do I get my bonuses for my, it being divine? Like the blesses and stuff like that? Against like undead, stuff like that.
I named it Divine Blade, does not necessarily mean it's actually divine. I don't know, Marcus, what do you think on that one?
I don't think it really matters because not knowing the different party members are going to be affected by divine anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
I just
If
get
it becomes
initial.
a thing of in-game, Arim, say, tells Samael of the sword, and he goes, wow, that would be a perfect sidearm to go along with one of my other weapons, or I totally want that, or whatever, we can decide then.
Okay. Because if it is divine, I get initial +2, and then bonus for against undead, and negative play on top of that, plus initial +2 on those. Because it's maxed. That's maxed. That's +2 is better than something.
If it happens, we'll get to it. I could see it potentially becoming a thing, but that would require a particular role from a particular person with a another particular role. It doesn't seem likely, but if it happens, it happens. We'll deal with it.
Alright. I just assumed it was known for models and stuff like that.
With that,
So what health am I at right now?
you are magically back at full.
Oh, that's full, okay.
And the number of charges your sword has, by the way, is not modified. It was essentially a demonstration of what the sword does.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
With that, one by one, you guys are now being put in front of me, and I'm explaining in depth of what your weapons actually are, and how they work.
Weapons with potion.
Weapons, potions, your potions are weapons. Unless, Lamb, you want to drink one at this point in time. I mean, you could.
I mean, I did earlier.
Did you?
Yeah.
I guess I missed that. Did you want to roll a 1d8 for me then, really quick?
One.
You are now poisoned.
Yay!
Taking 1d2 damage for 3 turns. Congratulations.
Yay!
Any last things with your guys' weapons before I actually give you guys your information on these weapons? No? Okay.
I can't think of any.
One by one, you guys are brought in front of me, and I am telling you in depth about what your weapon actually does, and explaining that we are going to have a battle royale in my mind after having spent quite some time crafting these weapons. And with that, each person is being teleported somewhere into the arena that Marcus has laid out over to, well, my left. I don't know where the guy's camera is. But over here.
Quick question, do we have all of our normal stuff as well?
Yes, if you normally are wearing it or have it equipped to where it would be visible, I know you have it, and therefore you have it. If it's something that you've kept in a pocket this entire time, like say a locket, and you have never brought it out in front of me, you do not have that.
Alright.
Got it. So I've got
Gotcha.
my neck gun. Is it twice his size and menacing?
No.
Unless Marcus wishes for us to only have this one particular weapon. Who knows? Maybe you guys should try to bring out the other weapon and see what happens.
You guys can have all of your items, but I would say you do, at the bare minimum, have to every now and then use the items that you have as a part of Arim's subconscious of trying to figure out how effective the item would be for said people.
Basically, that needs to be our primary weapon. And
Right, but if you
next
want to
needs
pull
be
out like a
secondary.
dagger and throw it, go for it, but don't focus only on the daggers. As far as what this is, in short, it's kind of like the one other minigame we did. It is instead going to be the two teams. We can figure out what team you go on here in a minute. But instead it's going to be capture the flag. So you got to get the other person's flag and take it to the designated square your side.
Can I use a sniper rifle?
It's pretty much your bow, honestly.
There we go. The designated spot is the green squares. So you can understand what's going on here. If it has markings on it, like the orange squares or the purple one, you can go on there as long as you can theoretically get up there. If, just add them real quick, Caleb, and let them know in a minute. If, you run out of ammo or spells or whatever, then there are those crystals you can see. Those refill. So those are refill stations. So you can know the size, the items that are right here. As an example, those are 10 feet high, because every square is 5 feet. Those are 2 blocks high, they are 10 feet. So unless you can jump 10 feet, you're going to have to climb shit. This middle one, this large middle structure, it's inclined, so you can walk up it. The stairs at each base then, they are 4 blocks high, so they are 20 feet up. So you would probably have to take the stairs to go up. They are essentially sniper towers. But, in short, what you guys are doing is you're going to capture the enemy flag 3 times. We're going to put a counter for how many times you get the flag on your side, because everything your team scores, your movement is halved when you're holding the flag. So, first time, you move normal speed holding the flag. Second time you hold the flag, half. The next time, fourth. Makes sense.
This is just Beaver Creek with extra steps.
Sure, why not? There we go. Your counters are color coordinated for how many times you scored. Now, would we like to make it a fair way of figuring out who goes on what team by having you roll a d6?
Sure.
Yeah, sure, why not?
No,
Alright.
I vote we all join blue team.
So, someone... Alright, everyone roll a d6 then.
Would love to if it wasn't locked.
Alright, sorry. Being that I had to reinstall TTS, I forgot to affect noises, so I was like, who the fuck is actually rolling dice? Anyway. Cal, what did you get?
2.
Lamb?
5.
Tate?
2.
Jared?
1.
Noah?
4.
Demois?
I got 2.
Alright, Demois, we're gonna... Demois and Noah need...
I'll
Demois...
roll again.
No. We're gonna say that you got an odd, so odds are together and evens are together. So, what is that? That's... Kel, Tate, Noah versus Lamb, Jared, Demois? Right?
Yeah.
Go ahead and, I guess we should probably your character pieces and put them over there, but
Where are our character pieces?
They're in the town. What team
So-
am I on again?
So one of these squares is 5 feet. Right?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Its total arena is 300 feet, I guess wide.
Did you guys take your character pieces or did you guys duplicate them?
I took mine.
I didn't even touch them.
I can't copy mine. I know where
I
mine
can't
Okay,
is.
copy
hang on. Let me, Demois, were you inside of the bar? Yeah, you were.
Yeah, I was inside the bar.
Where are you at there, Noah?
I was camping out.
Calp's piece is
Okay.
very much a dwarf on my screen. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, it's where the table drops off a bit.
I don't know why you have another one there, Kelp. You're on the other
There's one?
side.
Oh, I guess I didn't see you spawn one in for me.
Okay.
I couldn't remember what team I was on. That's the reason I just put it to the side.
So rules are simple. It's D&D. There is technically no max height, but you cannot exit the border.
No
My
super
dream
jumps.
shall not allow it.
Right. Your dream is forcing
No
them
super jumps.
to be in there, and then I guess we could say 1,000 feet is the maximum height. So sorry. As far as movement and everything else, again, it's all the same. It's just D&D. If you run out of arrows, you run out of spell slots, whatever, you restore one of all consumables per round at the crystal, or full restore upon death. So don't be afraid to die, because the point is getting the flag, and it can be a good thing because you could waste all your shit, get yourself killed, and have it all back again. We're gonna say though, Tate and the one are not gonna get used.
What was that? You
The
cut out
dice
really
and
hard
wand
for me.
are not going to get used. He cut
Damn
out for me
it!
too, but I understood it.
I thought that's what he was saying, but I was really hoping not.
Yeah, no,
I
that's what he
don't
said.
get to be
Hey.
one shot.
Hey, Marcus.
Or you can use it, but you only get your uses. They do not recharge at all. What, Tate?
That's fair.
I would like to crouch against a tiny little indent in a wall
Tate, no.
and walk forward.
Your rolls
And
have
then
all been
find a
converted
ledge,
to a 1.
jump
Your
off.
rolls are all converted to a 1, Tate.
So
But I just want a
Um,
super jump.
do my channel positive energies being recharged on Beth then?
Yeah, you guys are starting at full everything right now.
Okay. No, what I'm saying is, if I die, do I get the heals back or no? Because it may be broken. Yeah, that's because the 5 heals per day, or just
Knowing
I guess
how
5
your
per-
class functions, will say that when you die, the channel positive energy does not restore. It would only
Okay.
be 1 per the stone.
What about his weapon charges, Marcus?
For the Master Sword?
Yes.
How do you
he
have
has
it?
3 charges at the moment, and he has to be at 7 HP or lower to even use that.
Same? Or, we'll say that the charges recharge 1 at the stone.
Okay, so
So
1
you're-
for healing and 1 for the sword. Gotcha.
Right.
Okay, that works.
How about we do it this way? Arrows and whatnot restore full upon death, but spells restore once per death or once per stone.
That's fine.
Sounds good to me.
Only because spells can become super AoE.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, well, it's like I just heal and die and heal and die.
Alright, go ahead and put your guys inside of the green square wherever you want. And then we'll do this just like normal D&D, where you roll your initiative, and that's the turn order.
Marcus, I have a question. What are the
Yeah.
crystal things again?
Those are to recharge 1 consumable, or all of your stuff that's consumable, 1 per round. So if you stand in the squares around it,
Okay.
you get stuff back. But,
It is Halo.
Tate, it's not Halo.
I don't have consumables.
You have arrows.
I have more than enough on me for a pretty long time.
Yeah, but say you go up on top of the tower and you just keep shooting them off and you run out, you have a way to get them back then.
I don't think it's gonna be 40 rounds of shooting.
Oh.
well, I'll go last.
Alright, I'll ask around the table. Kel, what was your initiative?
It is 17.
Lamb?
9.
Tate?
17.
Jared?
13.
Noah?
22.
Demois?
I am last with 1.
I am Groot.
Tate or Kelb, who has a higher dex? I'm guessing Tate.
Me.
You're asking this question again?
I know.
I am strong. I know move fast. I am dwarf. Diggy
I like
diggy hole.
I like how Alphonse is is watching us.
The horses shall be your silent judge.
Well, this worked out in an
Marcus,
interesting way. The order
You
goes...
should scroll your mouse over him.
No. The order goes Noah, Tate, Kelb, then Lamb, Jared, Demois. So basically Team 2 and then Team 1. Or, I mean, Team 1 and then Team 2.
Wow, we see how it is.
I thought for sure there'd be a little bit of variety. It's not team, 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 team. But no, you guys are basically acting as a unit. By the way, let me still put yourself in the arena.
I'm sorry, what was that, Marcus?
Lamb need to put himself in the arena.
I may need a bitch at quest tomorrow. Oh, I'm sorry, Centralink, because name change.
Oh, are they the same thing?
Yes.
Did you send them the range on their weapon scope?
Yes. I updated the file as well, Marcus, if you wish to refresh that link.
I will later. Well, technically, I might have to get it back again because I don't know if this computer... I don't think I have it saved anymore.
Didn't I send you the link earlier?
Oh, yep, I've got it. Okay. Alright, you guys are able to start and do whatever. All you gotta do is capture the flag.
Full round of movement. And we can still sprint, right?
It's regular D&D rules.
Yeah, regular D&D. Nothing is different on this.
Probably because this actually is 300 feet wide and not like 50 like we had it before.
So do we need to escort our flags like last time, or the other players?
Nope. That was kind of like taking the TF2 whatever the fuck payload, but payload versus kind of idea. This is just capture the flag that every single versus game has.
That's the entirety of my movement.
Cool. So, Tate's up.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna... It's a lot of spaces. 30 spaces. I end my turn. I play a card face down and I end my turn.
How tall are these?
Jared, I'm drawing a blank. Do I spell your name with a J or a G?
My name Jay.
You put Noah on that list twice.
No, on what list? For what? What list?
For initiative. Noah, Tate, Jared, Lamb, Noah, Demoise. You forgot Cal.
I have double initiative. Shut up.
That doesn't happen yet. Not until 6.
It's a dream.
In which case,
I
I can
don't know, I
teleport wherever the
forgot.
fuck I want. It's my dream and I want it now.
It'd be nice if I could put like a background behind it, but oh well.
I mean, technically we could, but we might break something in the process, so...
Yeah, I'd rather not.
Change the color.
With dark pages.
Oh, that worked out way better.
Color works.
Alright. So, whoever's it is, I haven't been keeping track.
It is mine.
Which size creature? The poplar looking one?